Okay, lovelies, just going to walk over there. I'm going to need a little bit more time because something's gone horrendously wrong.
I don't want to cancel before Christmas.
There's a Friday night Chris Stark that I'm a big fan
No,
of. I've said this before in the podcast. Whoever decided to make pissing a game, I want to get them and strangle them.
Hello and welcome to Capital Breakfast After the Show. I'm Jordan North, he's Chris Stark, and that's Sian Welby. And it is the day... Do you want me to start saying this is...
No,
I think
never.
it's a tradition.
I love that you say that.
It's currently 2 days after Capital's Jingle Bell Ball with Barclaycard, our big Christmas party that we put on. Yesterday's show was a write-off. I can't remember any of it.
I can't remember much of it. It was like 1 minute I was in work and the next minute I was back in that hotel sleeping again. It's like I've reset the day.
You
Can
pulled
we break
a
down
blind
this routine?
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Like that hotel that we stay in after the ball, we don't get back to really late because the traffic and everything getting out the O2, and you've got a couple of bits to do after the Jingle Bell Ball itself. Then there's loads of traffic, so you don't get there till really late. You get into the hotel room. By the time you've checked in, we had a little McDonald's as well, which was lovely. But then I've been in situations in that hotel where I've got the lift to the floor that we're staying on, but we're up so early for the radio that in the time I've gone to bed and then gone to check out, the lift hasn't even moved. Like
It's still waiting for you at the top, you mean?
yes. On the exact floor, the same lift. You know where you press the button, the door's just open.
You're
That's
last man in.
depressing.
In the whole time, in your whole experience of being in that hotel, the lift hasn't moved once.
Yeah, and can I say it is the most surreal hotel to stay in because it hasn't changed since like the 70s, right? Most rooms still smell of smoke when you could smoke in hotel rooms. But you walk in and it feels like it's broad daylight and you think, wait, what time is it? Then you realise it's because you are in the centre of Leicester Square and you've got the billboard shining into the room. And the windows, I mean, they do baffle me. There's no misting on those windows. So people can see straight in, a bit like your bathroom, Jordan. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People in Leicester Square can look up directly at you coming out the
I
shower.
think it's haunted as well.
I think it's haunted. So they always put us in that hotel after the summer or Jingle Bell Ball. I think it's haunted. And also, even in this weather, the rooms are so hot, so I didn't sleep. It
was hot.
I didn't look at us whinging. But
No, but it's a funny thing to whinge about because it's just more that not many people would ever stay in somewhere so central. It would literally, it is like you're staying in the billboards.
it's
Yeah.
mad.
Or if you stay in a hotel, you tend to... It's to relax, right? It's tend to be that you enjoy an experience there. You go have a bit of dinner or whatever it is, or maybe go have a look around. The thing is, though, we then get up and go do the breakfast show, which you're right is a bit of a daze and a bit of a strange one. But Sian, you then went back. You'd never checked out.
I didn't
But
check out.
In the time that we've gone and then banged out the radio show and everything, you still have time to go back
And sleep.
before you're meant to leave the hotel, potentially have breakfast and a sleep.
Mate, I was still in time for the buffet breakfast and I went back to bed.
That's class.
And I literally got late checkout, 1 p.m. Bosh.
I'm going to do that next time.
That's a way to do it.
But in
Don't
your
have any other work booked in on that Monday, ever.
But just to break this down stats-wise, you had approximately 12 hours in total in that hotel after the Jingle Bell Ball. In that time, you went to bed, got up, did the radio show,
Mad.
went for breakfast, and went back to sleep.
Yes.
All within a 12-hour window.
Yeah, I used every facility I could in that. I used their reception. I used the lobby. I used the breakfast bar, the shower. I made sure I used all the shampoos that they'd got. I literally got my money's worth. Yeah.
Did you sleep the night before? Because I found I was knackered, but then it was that whole thing because we've been on stage for 2 days in front of 16,000 people. I was wired. I didn't sleep till 1:20.
Jordan, I have an 18-month-old child. I slept so hard. I showed that bed who's boss. I messed that bed up with how well I slept.
Comfy pillows.
Did you have a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Did you actually?
In fact, I never have enough tea bags. That's one thing I need to remember. I have more than one tea.
I thought I'd put you off the tea in the hotel.
Oh, don't. I forgot.
Poor Sian.
No,
don't
don't
give
tell
her
me
that.
about the old kettle thing again.
I really...
You really got in my head about that and I had forgotten.
And it
People
happens-
don't piss in kettles.
They do. And it happens it's a tradition. and it happens in the best hotels as well.
It's not
It's
true.
a universal
Like a
hotel.
marking your territory kind of vibe.
Who pisses in? I'm sorry, but if you're going around pissing in hotel kettles, you're a wrong and
I
you
agree.
deserve locking up.
I agree.
Just because you're on a stag do with your mates and they all laugh.
Also, they boil their underwear in there.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's
What I
they
would
do.
say is if you're going to piss in a kettle, you've got a nickname like Wolfie or something.
Yeah, definitely. And also, speaking of which, like, if I was ever in an apocalypse
Yeah.
and it was like the world coming to an end, I would find me a lag, an ex-con, Because what they can cook in a kettle, prisoners can cook out in a kettle. I've seen them boil eggs, pot noodles, all sorts.
When have you seen them?
On TikTok.
Why are you following those ex-cons on TikTok?
What are they doing on TikTok?
Because my algorithm.
How are prisoners on TikTok?
Anyway.
On that though, that reminds me of, again, you didn't like this idea either when I said about how I used to do all my washing up in the bath at uni.
Oh, it makes me feel... Chris, the way you multitask makes me a bit sick sometimes.
Baths are underused for what you can conceivably do with them.
Bath.
Washing up is brilliant because if you think about it, you've got a huge area and we would just put plates, bowls, everything. We'd stack it up to a point, then squirt the washing up liquid, and then you've got like a shower tap where you just turn it on.
Yeah, but it
makes sense.
At Christmas, that is a great idea.
In it afterwards? With all the spag bowl water.
Well, not in with the plates.
But once the plates are done, then you.
Well, of course you'd have a bowl. What do you mean?
That is a great idea.
Do
you know what? You do a big Sunday roast to put all the pots and pans in the bath.
Yeah, but he's claiming he's then getting in that spag bowl water and
No,
having
I'm
his
not
own.
No,
Spag
but using
bowl
the shower,
water.
it's a great idea over Christmas and stuff. I'm going to start doing that when I have
Thank
everyone
you.
round for Sunday dinner.
Thank you.
That's genius.
No,
Yeah.
but Chris is like poached eggs and salmon in
Well,
there.
no,
and
and I was saying, no, that you can do whilst you're in is bath snacks. So what I'm saying is you're in the bath submerged, right? And it's, you know where you got it bang on like hot, and then crack an egg in and just let that poach away around you.
gross.
And the other one is salmon. And all you're doing, if you think about it, you're
Salmon.
poaching it
It's
around
the
you.
worst
in a bath.
of all the smells.
Bath
though,
snacks.
You're going in the bath to get nice and clean, right? You don't want to be salmoning or egging in there.
No, but I prefer to think of it as a relaxing time. So it's great because you're kind of cooking food around you, and then especially you've got an iPad popped up, just when it's ready, the poached egg floats by your hand, so you just pick that up.
What, you're just eating it whole? Like Keith from The Office with that
So the
Scotch
poached egg comes out, you just gather that,
Yeah, good.
and then even if it spills on you, it
Doesn't
doesn't matter
matter.
because you're in a bath. Same with the salmon, takes a little longer.
Right, let's get into the ball. Here we go. All right, so it's Capital Breakfast after the show. This is our post-ball debrief. Where should we begin? Should we begin with Chris Stark's white trousers?
Yeah, actually, let's try and talk about all the things that we just couldn't either say on radio or just you wouldn't have seen. Were you nervous then about these white trousers?
I was, yeah. I've never worn white trousers publicly before.
He was so self-conscious. He was like me with my hair. He's like, do you think he was worried about getting on the tube home because he was worried people were going to go, white trouser wanker?
You thought is that a thing?
I think most people who wear white trousers are wankers.
Oh my god, they're really in now. You know, white trousers.
I know, that's why I was wearing them.
So you were dead conscious. So Chris got styled in white trousers, and all weekend you were like, gonna get something down these. I'm gonna spell them, and then you were really
I was
panicked.
worried about obviously food going down. I was worried about piss stains.
You were really worried about piss stains.
And goose.
Well, yeah, and the goose knuckle, but actually that turned out to be a non-event.
Why goose, not moose?
Yeah, why not moose knuckle?
Well, because I think it looks for blokes. I think if you do the trouser thing wrong, and you'll know this, it's when you go on the red carpet at these events and they take lots of photos, and something about the flash or something turns everything see-through, and all you see is what looks like a sort of swan or a goose packed underneath.
Like
there.
a strangled
And this is the
swan
problem with
down there.
Instagram. There should be a function when you upload a picture that's anti-zoom in.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
So yes, that's a really good shout. If you put up a picture that you like, but you go, I know people are going to have a look.
Because I want it to be
Yes.
that if someone is that desperate to zoom in, they have to screen grab it, and then the quality would be so poor that they can't really see.
Because
your
it's
cock.
not like
shout, that.
when like in the showers at the gym or anything where you give it a little shake, get it semi-lob on. You can't really do that, can you?
Well, I
When you're in-
practiced. It was an emergency situation, so we did a test picture to see if you could see anything, which was a whole awkward experience in itself, as you can
Yeah.
imagine. But then I worked out a pose where, should the worst happen, and I sort of stand, but with a right hand just looking casually as if it's by my trousers, it will frame everything to be, let's just say,
I had it this
generous.
whole weekend.
Did you have to be like the spot man, if you know what I
was
mean?
the
Like you have
moose
to
knuckle.
look. So you stood in front
I
of
was
the
his
cameras
maverick,
with the
he was
flash.
goose.
Nice. He was goose. And so you were there going, no, crotch area,
He
all
got
good.
people to take pictures and we zoomed in so you couldn't see his
Well
cock.
done.
You've not had a camel toe situation at the ball, but you've had a
She
moose.
has.
Oh, have you?
No, I'm joking.
I almost did in that jumpsuit because it didn't have any give, that thing.
Well, we're going to get onto that outfit because it was fucking awesome.
Thanks.
But you've had a moose knuckle thing at a previous ball, and this is what I'm talking about. The lesser spotted goose knuckle is because it is different to what Jordan encountered. His looked very different to what I was concerned about. But anyway, just to round this off, the white trousers, I was absolutely buzzing. And I will say, the ball, what I've loved since coming to Capital is being encouraged to dress up in a way that does actually feel a bit awkward and uncomfortable to me sometimes. But then I look at the pictures and go,
oh, I like that.
it's awesome.
Yeah, you both look fab.
You
look so good.
so good.
Can we
You
just...
look great.
Thank you.
You looked unbelievable,
Oh,
Sean.
thanks,
Everyone's
guys.
talking about your outfit.
Do you know what? I think it's because, in all honesty, it's so outrageous. You wouldn't wear it anywhere else. You wouldn't even wear it on a red carpet or to an event because it's almost like a costume.
Where do you find them?
I always find these things. I don't know. Thing is, I go and have like a good old deep dive online and just... My top tip would be, I always find, like last year, it was like I wanted to look like a Sabrina Carpenter vibe. Because I always think, oh, if I get to be a pop star for one night, that's how I view it. It's our excuse to pretend we're performing. So I think, oh, well, I'll just copy a pop star. And then this year it was just more like, that just popped out and I liked it.
Great. But then we found out because we basically go up onto the stage on what they called
Scissor lift.
a scissor
lift,
So you
yes.
come up from the stage, and we only found out as we were about to go on stage in front of 16,000 people that Sean couldn't bend down in said jumpsuit.
Yeah, because it's made of sequins. Sequins famously don't really have any give. And that's what makes them expensive as well. They're normally hand stitched on. And so there was no way to bend my legs. And I realised I had to be crouched down. I had to basically crawl onto that scissor lift. I mean, it was. And then I thought, I'm going to have to put my knee up to get ready. Otherwise, I'll look like Gemma Collins when she fell down that trapdoor. I thought, if I'm not careful...
I witnessed that live, you know.
Did you actually?
I was there for
This
that.
is what I didn't want. I thought, I can't be disgracing myself at the start of the show. If you fall down the trapdoor, that's one thing. You can't fall up it on the way up. So I was a bit nervous, and I thought, if this rips, and I thought what would happen, it would split all the back. I would have nowhere to hide. There's cameras behind, in front, big screens. What would I have done? I'd have had to ask for your jacket.
I would have
Jordan.
had to. I think we would have used our cue cards to like cover you up a bit, maybe.
It would have been
I
a
was
disaster.
concerned, and
Were you?
considering I get flappy before, I've seen a video backstage. I didn't realise how nervous I am. I'm
one of
so
us going,
sorry
Aw.
because I'm so tense and like in my own little zone, and I'm like, right, I'm ready. I'm a bit non-verbal, aren't I?
Oh no, you're just lovely. I mean, look, it's just
Well-
real because we all care, and it's so nice. You just get yourself worked up a bit because you just want it to go so well,
Yeah.
and I think that's what it is. It comes from such a good place.
But then I was worried. I thought, right, do I know my lines here? What I'm saying, and also, what do we do if Sean's catsuit or whatever it's called is? I call it
jumpsuit.
catsuit.
Oh, well, they're the same sort
It's
of
the
thing,
same
aren't they?
thing, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much in it. What I would say though, can we just rewind one day, because I really want to talk about this insight. So Jordan, you do get a bit nervous and you want to go through things and rehearse it and just to get your lines. And look, part of it is, and I think this is fair to say, you are dyslexic, and the thought of having to read on stage at school it must have terrified you having to read out loud, right?
Yeah, and I do have stage fright as well. I do. I'm not comfortable on the stage.
Yeah, but I think that plays into it because you're worried about all the other things you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
But the day we were rehearsing it, Chris was in a giddy mood, and let's just say he'd been in
Chris was
Wetherspoons.
pissed.
You'd been in Wetherspoons since like 2 in the
Wasn't
afternoon. No, but you
Wasn't
were you were giddy.
You were merry.
You'd had enough to make you what I think is the perfect. There's a Friday night Chris Stark that I'm a big fan
No,
of.
because I don't know what the rules are. Because for the ball, you need to be right on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't
So
pissed,
I
to
don't
be
get
fair.
pissed. So because I really want to be on it for the next day. But I really, really, really enjoy the Jingle Bell Ball. So the Friday isn't a show; it's just a run through. So in my mind, that's a couple of beers before.
No, Chris,
100%.
I love that you get like this. This is my favourite Chris Stark is the Friday night before the ball Chris Stark, because you're
Yeah.
a bit naughty, bit giddy. And my favourite moment was you were rehearsing the Bond game, Jordan, with all the execs, all the bosses in the room, and Chris had ordered a curry.
Yes.
And the curry had arrived while you're doing your links.
We were in Kylie's dressing room.
I forgot where we were. We're in Kylie
It was
Minogue.
all white rugs.
Bougie.
Bougiest. We're in the bougiest dressing room, like you say, with white rugs, white drapings, curtains, the kind of thing you'd imagine for like Mariah Carey. The curry's arrived, and Chris is in a dilemma where he sort of stood up, so doesn't want to look like he's eating, but at the same time he cannot resist said curry.
Because it was so good.
So I don't know if you saw the video, but he keeps crouching down with a poppadom, scooping up like the korma, and then just going like, oh, eating it. And
you're doing your links.
You're doing your links. Have you seen the video that I took? I'm going to have to show you. Because it's so funny.
I'm trying to practice the bong game live on stage in front of like 20,000 people. So much things can go wrong, and he's having a ruby at the side of me.
Yeah, but it's the way he's eating it off the floor.
I was trying to be sneaky.
You were trying to be sneaky, but because it was so
Because I
ridiculous,
had a beer.
you thought you were being subtle.
Oh.
It was just not subtle. It's one of the funniest things that I've seen. Let me just get it up, and we can put this video into the podcast for those who like to watch the visuals.
I'm being so good this week because I forgot we had the curry on Friday night. We had a McDonald's as well on Sunday. I'm going to do a little bit for the telly now. You're going to be able to watch this on ITV1 next Saturday at 4:50 p.m. So we need you to make as much noise as possible.
In his mind, you think you're being so
Sorry,
Don't apologise. It's
a bit
great.
distracted, but you got to deal with distractions.
Crunch, yes.
Got to deal with distractions.
We had a great weekend of food. We had a McDonald's as well on Sunday night.
We've eaten some food, haven't we, this weekend?
It's Capital Breakfast after the show, and today's episode we're bringing you all the backstage gossip from the Jingle Bell Ball.
Do you know who really was such an unsung hero? Because if you were in the audience, you wouldn't have even really known she was there. Grime Gran, who was backstage, and she was doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Actually, she did a lot of the celeb interviews, didn't she?
Meant we weren't as busy this year because she did lots of interviews. So we've kind of claimed Grime Gran as our own on Capital Breakfast. You might have seen her. She does these videos with her grandson Bo, and it's them two arguing all the time, and she's got a bit of a potty mouth, and she's brilliant. And then we now get her to go out and interview all the big stars. So she went viral recently when she interviewed Kim Kardashian and asked her about a jacket potato. So we thought we'd get her backstage and interview all the pop stars at the ball.
Yeah, so what's cool about this is, and Grime Gran isn't an act, she's not like an actress. She went viral because she is the way she is. She's a proper like East London Cockney, classic Londoner, and she's got no filter. But you will have seen clips throughout the weekend and since the ball of Grime Gran, but what you won't have heard is the unfiltered version that we couldn't play out. Right. So what we're going to treat you with now is all the conversations she had, swear words, the lot. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, you know your song, Supermarket Flowers? Yeah. That was my sister's favourite song, and it is a lovely song. But Supermarket Flowers, the story of my life. I'm waiting. I want a celebrity to send me a beautiful bouquet, Ed.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you, but...
You're hinting. Can I give you this? Some mistletoe?
Oh, Ed, what's the line of the first song?
Kiss me under the mistletoe.
Right, come on, Ed. Come on, Ed. Now, I know you're very busy. You don't put your feet up very much, do you?
Occasionally.
Oh,
yeah.
You do?
Occasionally.
You do. Yeah, it's nice to have a little break, isn't it?
Yeah, every now and then.
But I know you're very busy, aren't you?
Yeah, you must be quite busy as well, though, right? You got a lot of these.
I'm busier than I've been in years. Now, I'm going to come out and watch you later.
Yeah.
I hope you're going to blow my mind.
I hope. Well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah, I think you will.
Maybe, yeah.
I think you will.
I'm playing the Christmas song.
You're going to sing it?
Yeah. Elton's not here, though.
Oh, well, I'm here. I'm here. Don't worry about Elton. I'm here. And I shall lap it up. Now, look, I've just been joined by Jessie J.
Hello.
Hey. And also, she's got her slippers on.
I couldn't not see you in your slippers and not join you, girl.
You need your feet comfortable.
I need my feet comfortable and warm.
Here. Now, this is strange. We're GG and JJ. What does the J stand for?
It changes on a regular basis now.
Oh,
it never used to mean anything, but like the other day someone said, you're quite jolly, aren't you? And I was like, maybe that's what it means.
Oh, yeah.
Jalapeno. Do you know what I mean? I'm a silent, spicy girl.
Oh, are you? Me and Spice don't get on,
No,
Jess.
not when I'm singing, but when
I
I'm
don't
not.
Right. I don't anyway.
Do you get acid reflux?
Yeah, I don't like. I would if I ate it, but I don't.
Right.
So I steer clear of that.
Is your food quite bland?
No, tomatoes. Everybody else's taste.
Oh, I thought you said tomatoes.
No, mine.
Tomatoes. That's a nice way of saying tomatoes.
My taste. Do you like jacket tater?
I love a jacket potato. Do you?
Of course I like jacket tater.
What's your favourite filling?
Cheese and beans.
Is it? I'm not a beans person.
Oh, you ain't a beans person?
No, I like
you
chilli
then?
and cheese.
Oh, you had chilli and cheese?
Yeah, chilli and
Can't
cheese.
beat a jacket, can you?
No, I love it. Crispy on the outside with salty skin and soft and fluffy on the inside.
The thing is, no one can say no to Grime Gran, and she's got such a charm. She's proper salt of the earth.
She's lovely.
And that's why we love her going and interviewing celebs for us, because ultimately she's got a way that only Grans can do, really, of making you feel relaxed, and you want to talk to your Gran, don't you?
Yeah.
And if you can't talk to your Gran, Grime Gran's the next best thing.
And she went on the red carpet with her slippers on.
Oh, so sweet.
She's just an icon.
Have you seen that clip of her in a car? Like, they got her a nice chauffeur-driven car
fantastic.
there, because it's Grime Gran, too right. And she's rolled down the window. She's got a middle finger up at the...
Brilliant.
You know, like that classic
Camera.
scene in... Is in The Hangover with Mr. Chow.
Yeah, that's it.
See you later, gay boys.
Yeah, she's like, so long, mother. And she basically does that. And it's so good. So good.
All right, coming up next, you're going to find out what happened when we met Kylie Minogue, the Princess of Pop, backstage at the ball. Right then, we're doing a full ball debrief on Capital Breakfast after the show today.
Don't worry, it's not actually an update on Chris's health. You're all right.
No, all good.
That's dark.
No, but you said a full ball debrief and didn't really say Jingle Bell.
I'll tell you, there's a really awkward moment when I'm only joking. When the Jingle Bell Ball's happening, right? And we're stood in the middle of the O2, and it was on that Friday night where we were doing the rehearsals, and they play in the big intros that happen, and one of the lines in it is something like, "And you guys know, Capital's got the biggest balls," and I just looked up and was like, I wish.
So now we're going to find out what happened when we met Kylie Minogue, who, I never had this on my, what do the kids say? What is it called? Bingo card of 25. Kylie Minogue's become a bit of a friend of the show. She loves coming on the show. She was brilliant backstage. She's one of those guests that I always say she's just up for it. She's not bothered what you ask her or what you want to play with her.
You say that so casually. It's like, and you're so right. How have we ended up sort of twinning with Kylie Minogue?
She loves the show. She's coming back on again next week.
Is she?
Yeah, she wants to come back on, and we were like, usually we'd be like, no, we've had you on again, but because she's such a good laugh, we're like, it's Kylie Minogue, it's Christmas time, she's coming back on next week.
But I really felt it at the ball as well. She comes over, and then she wax up pictures on her Instagram.
Oh, don't. That's a touchy subject for me.
No, but it's cool. It's only because you're out the room for a minute. But the point still stands is that she seems to really have embraced this show. It's lovely, really.
Well, it is. Do you know what? It is nice, and maybe because this is why we say it all the time. It's why you get your legends, you stand the test of times. She still appreciates radio, interviews, people helping her promote her stuff. Like, some people get a bit jaded with it all. She just still gets it, and there are people like that. Ed Sheeran still gets it. Like people. Robert De Niro, there are legends that seem to still understand this whole promo press thing where we all just want the best, they want the best. And when they give you that, we adore Kylie. I think we would ultimately promote anything for Kylie Minogue because she's so wonderful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She likes hanging out, though. I
She
mean,
does.
that's what seems to be saying. I was like, why? Because we've got so much time with Kylie, and I was asking her, she was like, no, she just really likes you guys.
Oh, sweet.
It's-
Well, you ended up on her Instagram, which is the thing I was
Yeah,
going to
because
say.
Sean had to go off and do a link side of stage that was going out across the O2. So only me and Chris interviewed Kylie. And then Kylie posted a picture of us on her Instagram, but Sean wasn't. She did say, though,
She
sorry.
tagged you in it.
She tagged you in
No,
it.
it was really, it was gorgeous, but I just mean in terms of, you like, everyone's got those moments where you miss something by a millisecond.
Yeah.
If I'd have been any quicker, I could have jumped in that photo. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I love it to bits, and it's very sweet of her to tag me.
Also, as well, how did this even happen? Kylie Minogue tried some of my corned beef hash when she was first in the studio months ago. I think this was last year. So then we got my mum to make Kylie Minogue a corned beef hash.
That's incredible, and I just need to know whether your mum's heard this reaction yet.
She's seen it. She sent it to everyone. She had removal men in yesterday, and she was showing them all. She's dead happy with it.
She's the talk of the town.
She's talk of the town.
Was she a big Kylie fan, genuinely?
Yeah, she's a big Kylie fan. I think they're about the same age, actually.
I think we've got to. We haven't talked about this on the show. This is where this podcast is good as well. A little brainstorm. I think your mum should get an interview in the local paper about this. We should be trying to get.
That's funny.
That's a good idea.
Local Benidorm legend.
Yeah.
No, where do they don't live in Benidorm?
Yeah. It's like makes corned beef hash for Kylie Minogue.
It was so sweet. She put a new Christmas jumper on. She got Lorraine Down Road to do her hair, and she put a lippy on for that video. She did
a good joke in there as well, especially for you one. I
believe there's a song about that.
What would the pun be then for headline if we did get a story in the paper?
Especially for stew.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's not really a stew though. It's hash, isn't it?
Hash,
by the way, I had to make that peek behind the curtain. I heard that peek behind the curtain. I had to make that corned beef hash on a Friday whilst I was heading to the O2. Yeah. So I was like trying to pack my bag and stuff. I just woke up from a nap and I was like chopping onions, carrots and everything.
You know, when you were doing that, did you question your life choices?
I was just like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
I genuinely, I text Callum.
Because you'd have been stressing anyway. You'd have been stressed about whether there's a crease in your trousers, let alone making a corned beef hash.
And I text Callum, our exec, and I was like, there isn't, because I completely forgot about it. And Callum rang me up at 2 and he went, mate, we forgot about the corned beef hash. I went, oh, shit. I went, thanks for reminding me. And then I texted him and went, there is no way you would have woke Roman Kemp up from a nap the Friday before the ball and said,
no chance.
Roman, you need to make a corned
Roman
beef hash.
wouldn't have answered the call.
Yeah, well, I stupidly, I was napping. He rung me twice, so it woke me up. So it come off. I went, mate. I went, I forgot about the corned beef hash.
Well done, though, because it made it. That's what's so funny.
Bless.
I feel like there was something else. Something else I want to discuss is, so you're right, the reason I missed some of this interview is because I had to do a live link. And I just love the thought of, I wish people could see these conversations we had. I'm talking 30 seconds before I do that live link. Chris and Jordan are like, should we do something funny behind you while you're doing that link? And I was like, yeah, definitely. What? And they're like, Chris was like, why don't we just snog? Hi everybody, it's Sian Welby here from Capital Breakfast, and you just caught us here in the studio bit where we do all our interviews. The boys look pretty busy, so I think, do you know what? I'll give you a Welby backstage tour. Totally unapproved by any
Didn't rehearse
boss.
that.
Didn't rehearse it. I don't know what the rest of the team thought. Poor Beth, who literally is the guru and runs everything backstage and does everything down to the, she knows everything that's happening to the nth degree. She'd have got a nice little surprise, you two having a little... When you got your leg up at one point, I thought, bloody hell.
We pretended to get off of each other. We should just do as well, because it is a debrief of it. Beth, who runs the Jingle Bell Balls and the Summertime Balls, my admiration for that woman, how she does it. Like, she directs the whole shows. Oh,
but it's incredible.
Amazing.
And just a bit of insight, because you go see some of your favourite actors. She's in charge of a few of these shows, but you've got something like the Jingle Bell Ball, which has so many artists, so many moving parts to it. It's a huge team effort. There are so many people, but Beth is almost the conductor of this whole thing.
Great one.
And if you are that type of person who's listening right now and wonders what kind of jobs there are in this industry or this. My gosh, that is one that I never really knew existed, that one person can just sort of run a show in the biggest venue like that, and it come down to one person, not like a load of computers or something. It's so incredible to watch how she works and stays calm throughout.
So
the most
calm.
I forgot one of my lines. It was only like one of the links we were doing. I forgot what I said, and she's just the most calm voice in your ear. You're so right to mention her, because
she sort of says she will be in your ear. She'll go, okay, sweetheart, just and it's really I say, it's really lovely. Okay, lovelies, just gonna walk over there. I'm gonna need a little bit more time because something's gone horrendously wrong. That's how she would deliver it. It never does go wrong, but if she's there in your ear just saying, a little bit more time here, guys, we're just sorting something out behind the scenes.
Summertime Boys said, one of the drum sets can't get up on the stage, it's collapsed, so I'm just going to get you to do a Mexican wave again for everyone. If you can go around quickly.
That's what I mean.
She said, you might have to do 2 or 3 because the drum set has completely collapsed. Okay, lovey. And
okay,
I'm like,
lovey. Yeah. When you say it like that.
I'm on stage going, all right, guys, we need to do another Mexican wave. And she went, oh, God, it was just a symbol. It's all fixed.
It's all good.
So once this Mexican wave's finished, we'll bring on the next act.
Beth could literally go, hi, guys, the O2's on fire, so we're just going to pad this one out with a little sing-along, and then we'll come back to you in the next 5 to see if we need to...
And she would have sorted it.
This is the
crazy thing. And you see these videos on TikTok, it's like what the artist hears in their ear. Maybe what we've got to do for one of the balls, if she was up for it, is like record it and we can play in some of the things that you hear, because I think people would have so much admiration. Also, it's a job that exists that I think it would be so aspirational for so many people who kind of want to maybe like the idea of running a concert. And it's almost like, I imagine she did this at school the same, like would run these shows, and I like to imagine now she does it and it's at the O2 and it's kind of the same. She's always been the same throughout.
We need to get her on because she's an absolute boss, and I love it. Like, she's so
Proper
glamorous
boss.
as well. She has her hair done.
Yeah.
She's
Always
nails.
in high heel boots.
And
Always.
She's always got high heel boots on, a long coat, and she looks like.
She looks like a pop star, doesn't she?
I always think, how are you not in trainers or boots like the rest of
Never.
the lads that are on the thing? She's always in it, and I'm like, I fucking love this woman.
Yeah.
I love working with her.
You're right. We should get her on as a special because she did all the Little Mix tours. She's done so.
Does she?
I think she did like all the sort of live. I don't know if it was X Factor. I think
she did X Factor. As well.
So she's like one of the most trusted women.
Oh, she's
Well, hopefully
amazing.
she hears this as well.
Yeah,
you
she
know.
does.
Hopefully
Well, we
she
love
hears
you,
this.
Beth. So thank
We
you.
love
for
you,
that.
Beth. Thank you. And thank you. We should say as well, all the incredible team at Global that put this on, because we know a lot of yous work so hard. And to be fair, people from Heart and LBC come to help
everyone
out.
comes to volunteer almost.
Yeah,
It's brilliant.
and they do volunteer. Like, they get a day in lieu and what have you. So we do appreciate it. Like, yous all proper grafting backstage. Even Heidi, who, is with us for the whole weekend. Heidi works on branded content. It's a totally different job, but she comes in, mucks in, so we really do appreciate it. Congratulations to James as well, his first ball, our boss James Ria, as well,
awesome.
for being creative director.
It was just an amazing weekend. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to the mailbox edition of Capital Breakfast after the show. Straight in, no kissing. What's the first bit of correspondence we've got, please?
A go. Okay, Emily in Peterborough says, just want to check. In the last few episodes, Chris has said he wants to see Jordan's dick, and Jordan's asked to see Chris's ball.
Oh my God.
Are we all okay?
No.
Sean, blink twice if you need help. I don't think I've said I want to
That's
see
an
your sausage.
incredible email.
I have admitted that I would.
I've not said
I want to
see
feel
your
you.
sausage.
I
Where's she
do
coming
want
from?
to.
Look, we say these things and we forget. They remember. If you're listening in a podcast, it's so. I do realise this, that when you're doing a podcast, it's like a conversation, so you just come and go. I know that when I listen to a podcast, I hang off every word that person said. Like, I could go up to Rob Beckett and quote something that he said on his podcast.
And he won't remember
10
it.
weeks ago, he won't have a clue.
Yeah. And
It would be quite funny, though, because I don't know what the context of this was before. I genuinely don't remember.
I said I really want to feel and look at your fake ball, and it's our work's Christmas
Yeah.
party on Friday.
Who wants
I'm going to get you so drunk that that's going to
Oh,
happen.
you want to see it then?
Just
You don't have to get me
not
drunk
in like
for
a
it. You don't-
weird.
No, I was going to say you don't have to get me
creepy,
drunk
gropey
for it. Maybe we
I'm
just
just going
get
to be like, mate, now's the time, and I just want to have a look.
Well,
at
maybe
it.
we do that and then we go and have a beer. Do you know what I mean? Just to
Yes,
kind of
definitely.
like
Just to clear
kick
the
on.
air.
Just
But yeah. Sean, do you want to get your boobs out?
what? No, can't say that. Can I? No.
Do you remember at the
distancing
ball?
myself from
Do you
this
remember
That's,
what I said
again.
to you
I
at the
think
ball?
that might be a quote from the notes. so
Oh,
don't.
is it?
No.
Oh, dear,
Oh,
we'll
oh
get-
no, no, no! What did you say at the
This.
ball? This was so.
No,
funny.
it's fine.
Fine.
We're all friends here.
No,
You
this
can-
stuff lives out of context, and it's
Oh, look at Chris. Chris has now put his full
going to be
hood up, so he's
cancelled.
in a
I don't want to be
balaclava.
cancelled before
Shut
Christmas.
I'm here, right? So this footage can never go out without me saying this is absolutely fine. We're all laughing at this. We talk about everything in here. When we were backstage at the ball, it was very awkward for me, right? Because I had this full jumpsuit on, and there was a moment where I literally did have to get starkers, and I was so nervous because it was just a curtain.
And
It's just a black curtain.
You could hear me walking in, didn't you?
You were in so he's in the dressing room next to me. And when I say dressing room, I'm talking
Just
a
a
curtain.
curtain,
It is
yeah.
literally a black curtain in between two people. And I could hear him getting ready and I could sort of see his arm flapping into my curtain.
Oh, no.
And I was like, don't come in, I got me boobs and me fanny out. Which I know is a bit gross, I'm sorry. Why
No,
is
it's
it worse
not.
when I say it?
No,
No, it
it's
is.
just
But it was just, I had to get everything off. And I thought, if you can't unsee, we can't undo
I didn't
that
think
if that
about
happens.
that. Yeah, so you've got a different situation because for me, even getting the trousers on, it's like you're still wearing a t-shirt, quick pants,
You can go-
very quickly there. Get them trousers on as quick as possible, but you've got to get into.
Unzip a thing and yeah, it's just the logistics of if you've got something on like that is I just thought, oh my God, if anyone walks in that I've worked with, we'll have to I'll have to quit because we can't reset that friendship. It'll be too weird.
No. What else have we got?
Hannah from Cheshire says, who gives the best Christmas presents out of you three? You guys must be so busy. You must all be last minute shoppers.
I've not even started yet.
We do a
don't
Secret
know.
Santa thing
We like good at
with
joke- we're
all
all
of
quite
us.
good
in
at
the
I
team.
am determined this year for the Capital Breakfast Team Secret Santa, I'm going to nail it because last year it was so bad. I forgot about it. So at like 4:30 in the morning, I had Bella, who works on the team.
You gave her some bedding, didn't you?
I gave her some Burnley bedding and a bottle of Bonnie. I literally just went round the house at 4:30 in the morning for what can I give her?
Oh.
So I'm going to proper get some...
For whoever you've got.
Yeah. For whoever I've got a slight dilemma that I've ordered it. You know, like when you think, oh, this is clever. I don't think it comes till after Christmas.
I've been let down as well for something I need for someone as well.
So all these jokes that I had up my sleeve.
It's more hassle.
Can you get me
Can the Secret Santa just be like, can we move on from that?
Maybe.
I don't think we need presents.
Can I say something?
No,
that
just go for drinks.
The wider global team do for Secret Santa, and they were doing it at the ball. I don't know if they collared you two, probably just me. I thought this is a really good idea. Their Secret Santa is called Beg, Borrow, Steal, and you just get a video of something, or you get a prop, or you get something that they've begged, borrowed and stolen. So, for example, at the ball, they were all doing it, and they dragged me into it. At one point, I got Tim Ferriss, who works in this building, a table, and I got 2 dancers to basically do like a
There's a Secret Santa you can do where you steal stuff. I've heard of that.
I don't understand the concept.
Well, he just got a funny video basically where 2 dancers danced around a table.
You can't advocate theft.
No, there's a Secret Santa where you put everything in the middle, and then it's like you get some cards, and you go round twice, and people can steal what other people have got.
Love that
really
game.
Fun.
Play it every Christmas.
Yeah, so right, straight in. What have we got, please?
Keith in Middlesbrough says, after all the Japanese toilet chat, I had to let you know, Chris, I've got a mate with one of those Dyson hand dryers in their bathroom. If you put your hands in, it does the work for you.
Danny Milo has one of them.
That's such a good idea.
I thought about a hand dryer in my actual bathroom.
They're too noisy. I was watching Corin. That's.
Oh, that's true.
No one has hand dryers in their house today. No. Same way you don't have urinals.
Yeah, but
it makes so much sense.
Told you not doing that.
I think we need urinals more in domestic
houses.
Properties.
I
don't.
They smell. Think of the
only because
of
they smell because loads of different blokes pissing them. If it's just your house, your toilet doesn't smell.
You're telling me you wouldn't get excited?
I think we need urinal in downstairs toilets.
No, I don't.
Do girls have the same as? So in a lot of urinals, there's and it really helps you focus. Actually, there's little games.
Told you about this.
So, for example, there's like the best one if you hit jackpot, if you get a little goal that they put in the urinal, and then it's got a string with a little ball on it, and you go onto the ball so that it's like you're scoring goals, and it flicks it up.
This is a problem.
Girls don't have this, do they?
I've said this before in the podcast. Whoever decided to make pissing a game, I want to get them and strangle them. Why? Don't make it a game. It's a function. Get it done. Let's stop splashing it around everywhere. Let's stop making it competitive. Just go for a wee.
I love Sian Welby. I do. Yeah, I do think we should get more urinals in.
No, we don't need them.
Ben from Warwick, who was at the ball this weekend, wants to know what goes down once you finish the ball. Are there huge after parties both nights? Any gossip? Well, no, we don't. We were talking about this.
Pathetic. There's no rock and roll anymore these days.
Because we're on air the next day. So Saturday night after Jingle Bell Ball, I went for a beer at the bar, but I was I was so knackered. I had one beer, and then they were closing the bar, so I went up to bed. Sunday night after the ball, all the team usually go a bit wild, as in the wider global team, because we're on breakfast the next day. We just get a taxi back into town.
Which means we miss out on the party.
We do miss out.
We are encouraged to go to the party, but the thing is, it's hard because we're up at 5. So, and it's nice the idea of going all the way through, but
the reality is not fun.
No,
not
when you got
after a busy weekend. So my thing is, I kind of feel like we do quite a lot at the ball. Oh, there's Vanessa Feltz.
Oh, hi Vanessa.
Merry Christmas. You look fabulous.
Oh, wow. She looks great.
You look very stunning.
Wow. This building is mad. That was just Vanessa Feltz walking past and saying hello.
I once watched 50 Shades of Grey with her.
I beg your pardon.
We went to the cinema. We went to the cinema together and watched 50 Shades of Grey.
What for?
Yeah, because I was dead against it, and she was like, so she basically said, "I'll take you." So that afternoon, she took me to.
Just you and her.
Yeah, we sat, and it was one of those ones with a sofa in, and we sat on a sofa, and I watched 50 Shades for the first and only time.
With Vanessa Feltz.
Yeah, that's how to do it. Going back to what we're...
But you do know that, I mean, I had literally resisted doing what you always do with me. If I'd made a comment there about like Mr. Tumble or whatever, you would have now turned this into some sort of sordid story.
No,
but
nothing sordid about it.
I resisted. I've said nothing.
Sian, there was nothing sordid about it.
He went to watch...
It was just two
willing
presenters watching 50 Shades of Grey together on
Two
the sofa.
consenting adults.
He did that, but you did go on a date with Mr. Tumble and Keith from the
I
office.
did
So
not.
Amongst others.
No, God, this is awful. Right.
Going back to the after party thing, my thing
Yeah.
is, if everyone... I sort of feel like, I don't know if this is the right way to view it, probably isn't, but everyone gets a party, we can't really go, can we? Because we're the only ones that have to be up that
the next
early.
day.
So I kind of feel we're owed a party. I always think there
I
should be
actually
an
do
IOU
agree with
party.
you there.
there's a vicious rumour circling
About summertime.
that summertime ball for the past few years has been on a Sunday.
Yes.
Might be a load of bollocks. Could be on a Saturday this year, which means we
If it
finish the
is-
ball on a Saturday. Then
Yeah.
Saturday night we can go wild.
If it is, we
proper
go
pissed.
hard and we make up for 5 years.
Because we're not on air on Sunday, so
Yeah,
we'll go. But
yeah, we
it
could.
might be on a
And then
Sunday.
we'd actually finally get an after party story for the press. The amount of times I go, oh, you three,
Yeah.
going wild, are you? And we all sort of go, yeah.
Vanessa's back. Oh,
Come
look at the
here.
earrings. Come back in.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
no,
gone.
no, she's gone again.
She's gone.
She's
All
got
right.
a Christmas outfit on. But yeah, all I would say is I do feel a bit embarrassed sometimes that we are the tamest presenters compared to... I just feel embarrassed. There's no
We are
rock
on
and
a
roll.
breakfast show where you've got to be up at 5 a.m. Now, bearing in mind, we were still slightly hungover and absolutely knackered on Monday, and it wasn't our finest show. We got away with it. Can you imagine if we were any more pissed and knackered?
Well, I think that is the thing. It's all fun and games when you're a little bit tired, but if I was well-beed and proper hungover, I couldn't speak.
There's borderline where we could get into a bit of shit there.
I agree, because I would be a mess.
Genuinely, and I've done it at the old place.
Yeah.
What,
I went to the
really?
Brits, and it was kind of encouraged. And me and a presenter who won't be named, she knows who she is,
Okay,
got absolutely hammered, and we
Easy.
were actually asked to
Go
leave.
on.
One of us was.
Quick story.
Go on.
Go on.
No.
You feel like you
No,
had a
I'm
good
gonna-
one.
No, I'm going to shy away from it.
I wish
You
I'd
do
not
yours.
interrupt. Everyone's going to be fuming at me.
Involved
now.
Harry Styles, for what it's worth.
Oh.
Well, we can't
Don't
shy
say
away.
No,
that,
I've had to
Chris.
shy away from it because I don't want the heat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
He
I
was
was
on
going to say.
great form.
Where were you?
It was post
Old place.
Brits
After
night.
the Brits?
I've heard that
Had
story.
he won something?
Well,
I just know everyone's going to be so annoyed that I interrupted you there and you
No.
were about to
No,
tell me
no,
the
no,
story.
it
He
wasn't-
can't tell
no,
it.
no,
Trust me, he
no.
can't. So go on. Go ahead.
it was a fabulous evening.
You're so Hugh Grant sometimes. He looked at me.
is Hugh
And he just looked at me and went, it's fabulous. And you know, like he's got that deadpan face, and I know that there's a story there.
Might do it one day on this podcast. We'll see.
Okay, this is the new Brown Monday, this. Talking of being unprofessional, I might have told this story before, but when I first got my big break in London, it was to be a weather girl, but I was still mentally shop assistant Sian from New Look getting drunk on a Wednesday night. Wasn't used to events, in quotations. Like, I went to parties or nights out, but they would be a Friday night, Saturday night. So suddenly this concept of, oh, there's an event on a Wednesday, so I went to it, absolutely spangled, full Welby, woke up like from the dead at 9 a.m. I'm supposed to be recording the weather at 10, and it's in Isleworth, which means nothing to a lot of people, but I was in Clapham at this point. It's a long journey. It was the year of 2010 when there was that famous Snowmageddon, and there's a scene, it would be like out of a movie. I'm running in heels in the snow, holding hair extensions in my hand that are full of like caked in all sorts, and I'm running to Sky where I'd filmed it, and in between each weather take, and I was like, and it will be wetter in the west. And then I held it for like 5 seconds. I went, "Ugh!" And then there was a bin, and I would puke into the bin.
Oh, it's the worst.
And then I went and did the next take.
This is when your phone didn't go off. Your alarm, your phone went dead or something.
Oh, I didn't even have a handbag.
Right then, that's us done for today.
Yes, keep doing your podcast bits and bobs for us. If you want to send us a question, a thought, a funny story, something we could be chatting about, email us aftershowshow@capitalfm.com.
Yeah, and you can keep up to date with all the episodes on Global Player or YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. We're everywhere, basically.
We will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.